In this video, I want to go over a game that you can play free over the weekend, that being The Division 2. I would recommend you to check that one out. Maybe I'm a Division apologist. I notice a lot of you guys trash on The Division whenever I talk about it. I like it more than most people. Sue me on that, and I think you guys should give it a shot with a couple of buddies. On top of that, if you've been playing Fall Guys players get free in-game costume as an apology for the cheating issues which have been running pretty rampant in that game. The Last of Us Day 2020 preview, celebrate with new posters, collectibles, and much more. And Resident Evil Village may come to PS4, Xbox One. We'll talk a little bit about that at the end of this video. First of all, The Division 2 is enjoying a free weekend right now, and also you can get the game 67% off. Let me actually figure out how much that makes the game. I really hope it's still not $59.99. That would be kind of disgusting. But let's see how much it is. Let's go to the standard edition. $9.89. That is 67% off. So decent price. However, you would want the Warlords of New York edition. So let's actually figure out how much that is. I really should have just checked that right before recording this video. But that is $14.99. I would recommend you to get that if you do end up enjoying the game and you want to pick up a copy of The Division 2. And actually, I'm just fumbling everywhere here today. $14.99 is the expansion alone. If you want the Warlords of New York edition, which includes the base game, that is $19.79. I would still say that that's probably the version you would want to pick up. Hasn't been received all too strongly by everyone, but whatever the case may be, if you do end up enjoying it, you can try it out. It's free. I would recommend you to jump in with a couple of buddies. That's how you're going to enjoy it the most. And again, it is only free for the weekend, so give it a shot if you're interested. Alright, moving on from that, Fall Guys players get free in-game costume as apology for the cheating issues. Fall Guys' official Twitter account, which they've been very active, and they're very memey on Twitter. I would give them a follow if you guys enjoy Twitter banter. They note, everyone check your Fall Guys. You've all been blessed with Twinkly Corn as a compensation for sticking with us while we yeeted those who cheated. Obviously, if you guys have been following Fall Guys, you know that the game has been having severe cheating issues. Really unfortunate whenever a game like this gains so much traction that some people do want to ruin it for everyone else. And I get some people probably find amusement out of cheating. Whatever you want to do, I'm not going to judge you on it, but, you know, let some people enjoy the game and everything like that. It's not a big deal. Fall Guys is a game that we shouldn't be taking all too seriously. It's kind of a meme game in its own right, and there's nothing disparaging about that, but it's a fun game, and you get a lot of laughs out of it. Once you add like cheating to the equation, obviously that doesn't make it all that enjoyable. Nevertheless, at least we get this free costume in the game that has just been blowing up, and it was a PlayStation Plus game, so obviously it gained a lot of traction on PS4 that way, so that was pretty cool. Alright, next up, do want to talk a little bit about The Last of Us Day 2020. Remember, this was called Outbreak Day before, but they decided to rebrand it because obviously thinking about an outbreak in 2020 is not the most fun thing in the world. The Last of Us Day, however, we do have a lot of stuff coming out. We've got an original soundtrack, vinyl, limited edition posters. There's The Last of Us board game that has just been announced, The Last of Us Part 2 Abby cosplay guide, because I know you guys think that Abby is the best video game character ever and your favorite Last of Us character ever. New The Last of Us and The Last of Us Part 2 premium statues, which the Ellie statues actually look pretty freaking great, and there's also The Last of Us limited edition Joel and Ellie scale figures. Those look really good as well. The Joel figure in particular, my god, that one looks really great. They did a great job with that one. Damn. Okay, so that's pretty cool. And there's also some wallpapers, other merch, and things of that nature. There's a photo mode contest that they are running right now. And with that, you'll earn a variety of different prizes. Each week, we'll select winners that receive a coveted Ellie edition, and runners-up will also earn The Last of Us Part 2 limited edition DualShock 4 controller. To enter, all you have to do is capture your masterpiece in The Last of Us Part 2's photo mode and share it with us via naughtydog.com/UGC. I know a lot of people have, you know, controversial opinions, or they just think Last of Us Part 2 is inherently a very controversial game, and you can have your opinions about the game. Look, I wasn't a big fan of it, but I thought people took it a little overboard with this game. Like, Naughty Dog made one bad game. I think Neil Druckmann made some really questionable decisions in that game. But, like, dude, just sending death threats to people, voice actors for characters in the game, that was just a little bit too much. It's a video game at the end of the day. It is entertainment, and I get it. So many of us had such an attachment to The Last of Us and its characters and story and world that, yeah, maybe to you they botched a lot of things. To me, they botched a lot of things in The Last of Us Part 2, and I wasn't that happy about it. But, come on, guys. Death threats, going to people's Twitter accounts and then flaming them, it was just a little bit crazy and a little bit over the top, and it's like, come on, it's video games at the end of the day. It's not like this is our livelihood, or it's not like this is the be-all, end-all for all of us. There's a billion quality games that release every year. Just because one was a flop, yeah, it was a disappointment to me, and, you know, to a lot of other people, they really enjoyed. I see a lot of people defending Last of Us Part 2 all the time. I have my opinion, you have your opinion. Let them celebrate their Last of Us 2020 day. Let the fans gather together, have some fun with it, enjoy the photo mode contest and all that good stuff, statues, wallpapers, you know. They're celebrating their fans. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Resident Evil Village may come to PlayStation 4, Xbox One. Winter comes for Ethan. Developer Diary did just drop. We got some images as well. Chris Redfield as well as Ethan Winter. Gotta say, Chris Redfield looking very, very badass in the image that was dropped. And it was noted, while Resident Evil Village is being developed specifically for next-generation consoles and PC, we're looking into delivering the experience on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One as well. We're looking into it, but we can't make any promises. However, we will do our best to create a top-tier survival horror experience on next-generation consoles. I think when you have the idea that you do want to bring a game to PS4 on top of a PS5 release, I do think that limits what that game can be, because ultimately you have to get it on last-generation platforms, and they are significantly weaker. However, I completely understand where Capcom is coming from. Look, we're gonna have, you know, around 10 million PlayStation 5s out there, and people are already buying the PlayStation 5. They gotta buy other games, you know. They're gonna be selective on which games they buy. Why not open up Resident Evil Village to be played by, I don't remember off the top of my head how many PS4 consoles have been sold, but let's look that up right now. Console sales, I believe it's north of 120 million? Okay, where can I actually find this? Is this on Wikipedia? 106 million as of December 31st, 2019. That's definitely a little bit dated. I wish I had a more up-to-date number off the top of my head. As of August 4th, 2020, 112 million consoles have been sold. So that is a very, very impressive number, and you want that game to be available to those 112 million people, and I imagine around 50 million or so Xbox Ones. That's a lot of people, and that really opens up an unlimited possibility in terms of how many game copies you can sell. I guess theoretically it's not unlimited, because there are in fact a limited number of PS4 and Xbox Ones out there as well, but you get the idea. This is a big budget game, they're putting a lot of resources into developing it, and they want to sell as many copies as possible. Hopefully it just doesn't hamper the technical capabilities of the game too much, but we'll see how that will end up rolling out. And even if they don't, it looks like they do want to create top-tier survival horror experiences for current generation platforms as well, so it seems like Capcom is not walking away from the PS4 and Xbox One just yet. But that's going to conclude this video. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.